Over there, Derek. There we go. Firing it up. I knew something was weird. There we go. You might get notifications. You can just stay here unless you're on a phone. All right, there we go. See you lots. What's up, bro? Chris Pax, how you doing, brother? Dodge is looking good. How you feeling? Japan swap. We can look at the JPY trade. Who else is here? Brendan, I saw you at the beginning. How you doing, Brendan? Chirpow, it was so zany. That was the biggest FOMC ever. That was a great time. I had a great time, if you couldn't tell. Can I just take a moment? I know this isn't relevant. Asian Gina. Did she get hotter? Is she like getting hotter? I don't understand. I got the vapors on Wednesday when she was out. Like, oh my goodness. What else are you guys talking about? Randy, how you doing, man? Happy Friday, my friends. Barbaric Puma, good to see you. Sin, 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐿 what's up, Eamon? You just got the notification over there with the real Primer and Sin. Hold it down, boys. How you doing, Amy? Amy lives crypto. How you doing, darling? Great content creator on YouTube. Mama Jedi, how you doing? How you doing? Matthew Schmid, Bitcoin is feisty. Get tips and join us. Like and subscribe. Good, wise words. What's up, Vishal, Noth, Stoby? What are you boys looking at today? Pickle, Jen. I got the vapors. Yeah, if I was a woman, I would be a Southern Belle. That's all I'm gonna say. Never gonna bring it up again. Got the vapors pudding. Asian Gina working hard. Oh god, dude. Did you guys notice on Twitter multiple accounts that I've never seen before? Multiple accounts, big accounts, tweeted about essentially how hot our Ginas are. Why? Where have you been? Where have you been? Gina has been a smoke show for years. You're just figuring this out, man. Another example of we find something and then everyone else jumps on the bandwagon. At least this is a good bandwagon. What's up, Shane? Asian Gina hotter than Gina. I know. Don't tell Gina I said that, but I know. Promoting Asian queens, no coins. True that. Truth. What's up, Echo Messenger? Will Japan pull the dirty? Japan left rates unchanged, which I believe was perceived as bullish for reasons I'm not an expert at. Weekly RSI trendline from the top has broken. Let the games begin, says Rye Guy. That is worth looking at. Don't tempt me with bullish stuff. RSI trend. Weekly from the top is broken. Let's see. I don't know how I feel about RSI trends, like oscillator trends. I'm not saying they're wrong, anything like that. I don't know how I feel about them. I have observed them over time. And I've seen them work, and I've seen them not work, right? So I'm undecided, but we will look at this anyway. I'm going to get rid of the moving average here. So from March's high, we have seen lower highs on RSI. We had a lower low in September, giving us that bullish divergence that we were looking at. And now you're claiming this is breaking. I guess that's fair. Here's what I would be looking for this to be like more of a confirmed signal. One, you got to have the weekly close. The weekly has to close its doors with RSI having broken the trend. It looks likely right now. I would say that that's a good bet. But with the weekly still open and the last data point right here, see if I can make this look better. This being the last data point, this being the current one, which is still open. We can't quite get on that bandwagon yet. But I see what you're looking at. I'm going to pay attention to it. I'm going to keep an eye on this because, like I said, I'm a little undecided. I'm always learning in my analysis. Over the 5 years we've been live here, you've seen a change. Hopefully for the better, we'll find out. But interesting. There's a lot of things suggesting how important this price level is and how important it is to either have a higher low paint after this. We went over this in the beginning, like a higher low paint, right? Maybe just down to like 58. Just picked a random number. Anywhere higher than September's low. If we do see retracing, like we were kind of speculating, that higher low, and then we need to see a retest of the 200, and then we need to see it honestly break. You could, in theory, continuously do this, retest that 200 higher low, really out into infinity. I don't think that's going to happen. But the important part, lows coming up, keep testing that same level. Eventually, you'll paint a flat top triangle, and you'll look for a breakout. It's 5 minutes. These low time frames are really making it difficult here. Making it real difficult. Like someone asked about a short. They asked if I short. Someone asked about shorting And I said I'd do some trades here today, probably. I'm feeling in the zone. I would want to take a short. Here's my issue, though. I don't want to take a short at the bottom of a local range. This is the bad place to take a short. That's literally shorting into support. Yes, it works out sometimes, but it's not a statistically winning trade or position to be in. What I would want is, I'm an idiot and I didn't hit take profits at 64 like I said I would. That's where I wanted to short. So in lieu of that, because right now it doesn't seem to be on the table, I don't know if anybody will let me short from there right now. I may be looking for some kind of next lower high, right? Maybe 63.1. I might take this. Let's see how this looks on the chart. Let's see how this looks. This would continue the pattern of lower highs. You could still then retest your lows, flat bottom, look for that breakdown. I don't short often, but when I do. Where did this come from? I think maybe accidentally just placed it. Short. Maybe looking right here. Looking for a series of lower highs. So by definition, my stop could be placed above a previous high, because if that breaks, we're no longer painting lower highs. With an entry at 63.1, stop at 63.4-ish. Let's see, if we're going to bet for the breakdown, let's target down here. Our established measured move and 1618 targets down in the zone. See what risk to reward that gives us. 5-1. I like that. A 2% upside with a 3.8 or 0.38 downside. This also suggests, though, because it's such a high risk to reward, that we could be a little bit more loose with our stop. We can still get almost a 3-1 using our high back here. I don't even know how to describe this, because it's like not Friday's high. Just right here, this point, 63.5. And we still then would only have less than 1% drawdown and a almost 2% take. I do like that. I'm going to place it. It's not going to be a big one, but I'm going to place it. This is the exchange's money anyway, so let's rock and roll with it. 63.1. Let's obviously limit order. Remember, always limit order. If you're market ordering, you're probably new at trading, or you're just bad at trading. Put in the price, 63.150. I'll cut it $9 short. Amount, this is going to be difficult because I am newer to this. Okay, it says I have 5,000 max at 5x. So let's do 1,000. Ooh, not open long. Short TPSL. SL 63.6. What's up? I heard a subscriber. Give me a sec. I'll shout you out. 63. Wait, what? What? 63.6. So I'm a guy who has used lots of exchanges, right? Many thousands of trades, dozens of exchanges. You just saw me make errors doing this, filling this out, because I have not used WEX much yet. This is an important lesson. While I get here, I'll do a little rant. No matter how much you use exchanges, user error is always going to factor in to your P&L, your overall P&L. And it's something that people overlook, because they think, I'm smart. Oh, I'll take my time. I won't make mistakes. That's what other people do. Let me tell you, you will. You'll go to take a long, you'll accidentally short, or get a short, you'll take a long. That is a real source of P&L loss, and it's something that you need to make sure you're paying attention to. I would say make some kind of checklist in your head, some kind of ritual where you go through the same steps, you double check everything. Then before you make the order, before you make your order, you do that. And then once you're confident, you set it. Double check it in the pop-up. Do not hit don't remind me again. I know it's tempting. Don't do it. I want to do it, but I'm not going to, because that will skip this, and it will skip that extra little check. It's going to result in loss. So there it is. I placed a trade live. We'll see what happens with it. We'll find others. We'll find others here. Ah, man. I kind of want to take a long to it, even though that's not. What do you think? Like right here? Really tight stop. Just back to 63.1. Still get a 3-1. Let me see. 626. I'm feeling degen. Let's do it. 62.6. 626. There it is again. 626. I think my computer's lagging here. I'm going to make it half the size of the previous because this is just a little guy. A little flang. Stop loss 62.5. Something like that. Zoom in. Where did it even get on this exchange? Remember, price is local to exchange. 62.5. So we'll do 60 to 625. Nope. Yeah, maybe we wait. Nah, let's do it. All right, now you have to fill us. Unless Bitcoin plans on trading between 63.1 and 62.6 forever, it has to fill us. Here we go. Let's go. Got tiny trades. These are not big. We're just warming up, being a little degenerate on Friday. Just doing a little interest. There we go. It filled. Long filled. Fingers crossed. We do have a bunch of alts to look at. I'm very ADD today, if you haven't noticed. Trying to bring the attention back. You said music +1. You want music? You guys want music? We can do music. I like music. Got 160 viewers on the vertical horizontal stream. What's up, guys, on phones? If you want to join us on the main one, we got a lot more chatters, a lot more viewers, and bigger resolution. You can see more chart. Let's do YouTube EDM. What kind of music you feeling today? No copyright. What kind of music? EDM, lo-fi, some rhythm, bass, just some bass. Copyright free music for Twitch and YouTube. No copyright music for Twitch and YouTube. That is accurate. That's what I'm looking for. Turn it up. There we go. Now it's Friday. How's that volume? Get a volume check. Volume check. Got my tabs open. I have no poll going. What should we do? Fire cut. This fade is fresh, I'll admit. I'll admit it. What's the problem with QNT, Randy? Fill that gap. All right. I don't know why this got filtered Ace of Hearts. I wonder if I can do... Why can I not do approved user? Oh well, we'll figure it out. What's up, boys? I see you chatting. What do you want to look at? Ooh, crypto cog. Question: do exchanges like Coinbase shut down because they're making sure their sugar daddy clients can execute, putting smaller clients on hold, the big boys to their advantage? I would say no. Here's the reason. There really isn't a financial reason to do that for them. So I can understand saying favoring the big guys, right? Because it's 2024 and we favor the big guys. But the reason I say this is because those big boys are going to trade anyway, right? Pause or no pause. I don't know. I would guess no. Orders don't get executed when exchanges go down. I guess no, though, because while it might sound like it makes sense to let the big boys kind of play and make money, they're giving up volume. So this is something I've driven home a bunch of times when people say, yeah, they're going down to screw us out of, selling or buying. And the answer is no, because they literally lose money every second that it's down. They're giving up that volume. They're not getting that volume. The last thing Coinbase or any exchange wants is to not be doing volume. That's the only real way they make money. So as much as that lines up with the rest of our world right now, I would say no. It's interesting. Interesting question. It's a really good, just like thought practice being in crypto, because this does happen. In reality, exchanges go down for two reasons, or maybe even three, but I'll say one, they go down because traffic explodes at certain times. So right now, Bitcoin shot up, broke all-time high, went to 75K or something, like in 5 minutes. I think Coinbase would go down. They don't want to go down. They want that volume. But I think they would go down because how many people are going to log in that minute? They see it broke, they log in, they want to buy or sell or whatever, versus, I don't know, an hour before, like right here, you know what I mean, in this price action. The traffic to their site, even just logins, probably 1,000, 10,000 X's in the course of a few minutes. All the orders go in, bots go crazy because you're breaking high volumes coming in. They're executing orders faster than you can think. And what happens is their total kind of calculations or their workload for the exchange goes from, we'll just say 1, normal workload is 1, to maybe 50 or 100 or 1,000. And they simply just aren't set up for it. It doesn't make fiscal sense to even be set up for it because those moments are so few and far in between, and 99% of the time they're up and operating normally. In order to be able to handle that kind of traffic, they would need to 10 or maybe 100x their servers, their processing, their, I'm not that guy that knows all these details, but they would have to basically like 100x or more all of the investment into that infrastructure. And it's simply just not worth it. So they basically, I'm sure they have mathematicians that set it up, calculate it out, and say, well, we're going to lose this amount of volume when this happens. But this happens, so infrequently that we end up with a higher P&L or higher profit at the end of the day by simply, being in this range of capacity. I don't know. I got a little rant. What's up, 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐿? What's up, man? What's going on? Over on the short stream, what's up, Socks? Don't take financial advice from a guy who wears sunglasses inside. What a tool. You got me. Dude, guys, no one's ever made fun of me for wearing sunglasses while I stream over the 5 years that I've streamed on YouTube crypto. And I might quit streaming now. Sure, you'll say, but Tom, you have 126,000 subscribers. You have 5,000 more subscribers just this month. Why would you give up? Well, the answer is my feelings are hurt. My feelings are hurt. Man, that was brutal. I don't know if I'll recover. I'll try. I'll try to keep the spirits up. What are you guys looking at? AutoZone. Get in the zone, the AutoZone. You didn't notice? I know, right? I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice I had him on. What's up, Benzomatic? How you doing, man? He's also over on the short stream, so he doesn't know there's like 600 people watching the other one. He's like, thinks he's cool. He's very mean. Ban him from the tribe? Nah, dude, I don't give a shit. I'm not banning him. I don't care. He's watching my stream. He tuned in. He gave me the ad impressions. He gave me the algorithm boost. Why would I ban him? Come on back. Come make fun of me, dude. What a nerd. It's interesting. He said, don't take financial advice. This is the start of every stream. I agree, guys. Nothing I say is financial advice. I'm just going through charts. Sometimes I do live trades. Sometimes I do trade setups. I'm just doing what I would do anyway. What I used to do before I started streaming. Because I learned a lot by watching someone else do something similar. And I just want to pay it forward. I don't ask for your money. We don't have a paid group. We don't shill. We don't take money to shill. I'm proud of what we do here. I don't give a shit if people make fun of the sunglasses. God forbid someone wants to live stream and have a little bit of privacy. A little bit of personal privacy. Here we are. Bitcoin certainly seems to be stalling out a little bit right at our entry. Right at that long. Let's pray. We're going to look at alts though. What are you guys looking at? That's what I want to know. I know I've asked a few times, but I didn't catch it. I was too busy ranting. Glasses on burning trees. XRP. Shut the effing door. Crown Crew. Right on. Good guy. Thank you, sir. SUI. The shirt is iffy. All right, that's fair. You can come after me for the shirt. You don't come after me for the shades, bro. I saw Ashley Day Hagar. What's up, Ashley? Sean. It's annoying. What's annoying? Missed his message. Where is it? The glasses are effing rad. Thank you, man. Varney. What's up, Sunchips? Kendu set some alerts off for me. Jenny Swanson. Can we look at Bitcoin? We are looking at Bitcoin, Jenny. Jenny, this is a Wendy's. We only have burgers. Catch the AAVE. Yeah, let's start with AAVE. Let's go with the big W's that we've seen recently. We're gonna start with AAVE. Let's go. AAVE BTC trade in the green. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna go to the USD pair though. Looking over at the USD pair, here's where the money comes in. Boom. Entry 135 like clockwork. Filled on Wednesday. Sends the entry. 16%. Let's go. Let's actually go. Give me a sec here. 150, a nice psychological level. It was also March of 24's high. Acting as resistance here, both those factors kind of coming in together. AAVE has for a while been one of my favorite looking charts. It kind of deviates from everything else, from a lot of other things we see. We see a lot of repetition in the crypto space on charts. Many alts look kind of exactly the same, right, with a little variation. AAVE though, doing its kind of own pattern, its own vibe. Let's zoom out. 2021, it hit $650 in the bear market. It came down to 45, traded sideways, looked awful. Like, remove all of this from September 23 on. This is one of the most bearish things I've ever seen, right? I don't know why you would go long on any of this, but you should have, because then it started climbing again, right? March, following the rest of the market, didn't really make a heavy retracement. Really hit that 150 and bounced hard down. Broke its low, remained in an uptrend though. Started painting higher highs and higher lows. And here's what I like. The 150 is a formidable resistance, apparently. We see that with many tests here over time. Each time that price is rejected from this level, we have seen either a previous resistance, like back here at 117, act as support, and we saw price move higher. Our long entry was really that same logic. We just saw this happen. We don't know if this will happen, but it is let's say the probability of this trade, or the confidence I have in this trade, goes up simply because we just saw this happen. I like this level. We had confluence. We had different reasons for going for it. But again, back to 150 here. So what are we doing? It's what I was very excited about for Bitcoin on our way up to this 200 daily moving average. Same concept here. You're hitting resistance. You're painting a low. You're hitting it again. Remember, each time you hit it, you're weakening it. And after weakening resistance, you're able to paint another higher low. Bulls coming in at a higher price, showing demand to the upside. Now you have retested. So what is this? What do we got here? Patterns are a lot of goofiness, but this one pattern I do like in crypto. I don't know. I should do like a study and see what kind of percent probability these work out to over the streams. There we go. Higher lows, retesting 150. 150 being weakened. AAVE, I think, wants to move higher. I couldn't give you a time. I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not psychic. I'm not always right. But I think AAVE is on the path to breaking 150 and moving to our measured move zones. Let's see. Fib, yeah, up here. I think we'll see a move to 172 to 190. Now, this isn't like a historical resistance. If you look left on the chart, 182 to 190 has been interacted with, but just isn't, I don't know, just isn't like an important number. You have to zoom out to a much higher time frame. I recommend you do this with every chart, especially the month. People sleep on the month. The month is what's up. So many of our best trades here have just been made from the monthly, simple monthly analysis. Looking at the month, there is a very attractive horizontal level sitting just above price and just above our measured move targets up there. 200. It is 206, but I'm just going to stick with 200. I think rounding, especially when looking at taking profit numbers, I think rounding to the psychological levels has been a very successful practice for us, at least over the last few years. So I'm going to go with 200. Looking at the monthly from 2021, you can see the importance of this level. Price had hit an all-time high. It immediately sold off in that month, bounced from 200. In the next month, it did trade lower. In the month after that, we had a higher low, but we see support coming in here. We also see support at 250, but we see support before it is lost, broken into our lower low, lower high in March and April of 22, rejected price into the bear market. This is a very formidable resistance as well. What that also means, though, is that there is formidable liquidity here. Based on the rest of the chart, I think that liquidity is going to look to be tapped. It's going to be taken. It's going to be swept. Likely we'll have to see Bitcoin continue to the upside maybe when we get a strong close after the 200, above the 200 day. Maybe that's the signal. Maybe retesting 71.2, top of our range. Maybe that'll be the signal. But either way, I think AAVE is looking for higher. If you didn't hit the 135 and you want in, that's going to be difficult now. You have had a bunch of opportunities here. Opportunities down at 100. Opportunity again at 115. Opportunity again at 130. If you missed it, there's always the chance that you see some kind of additional higher low. I forget. I think it was like Bitcoin I was talking about. You can really do this forever as long as the lows keep coming up and you keep testing 150. There might be another higher low. I don't think it is necessarily the best bet to expect to happen, but that's kind of the wonderfulness of limit orders. You can just set it, and if it doesn't fill, there nothing happens. You just cancel it. Looking at a really local move, maybe 143, 142, or 1618 retracement. I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't think I would take a trade from that. But maybe there'll be an opportunity. If there isn't, which is kind of what I think is going to happen, there may be an entry pretty close to price right now, and that would be in the event of our breakout to the 1618 and a pullback to 150. Going long at 150 might be a smarter move than going long here at 150 after the breakout. If sellers come in at 1618, 150, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't see a trade to be taken here for me right now, so I'm not going to. We're going to move on. What else should we look at? There are some other things popping. We had some very good trades here recently. Very good trades, like bonkers. Which one? I know people were looking at Turbo. I'm not going to like do that in-depth analysis I just did. However, I was complaining about Turbo. There were a few people who wanted to look at it, I think this week. I was complaining about it because at that point, I think it was back here on Monday, it had a very nice daily candle, but it had not broken out of its pattern. It was painting lower highs and lower lows, basically. Lower highs and lower lows. It hadn't broken its high. I wanted to just basically point out Turbo has broken its local high here. After painting a higher low, you have a higher high. So Turbo, from this point, August 5th, is trending up. It will be trending up unless it breaks 0033, something like that. Resistance 0075 maybe. I look for a pullback. Retest 1 cent. 1 cent. Money flow on the day coming up. Momentum up. All right. I kind of think Turbo is going to chill out over the weekend unless it gets a ripper candle today. Likely would look something like this. 0045. Resistance, higher low, higher high, higher low. Make a move to the all-time high. Boom. What else are we looking at, boys? Late to the live stream. What's up, Paris Fisher? How you doing? New watcher from Mitch Ray. Shout out to Mitch Ray. Mitch Ray is my boy. Mitch Ray not only was an inspiration to me in my streaming, but is also my friend. Oh no, my long. Probably stopped. Let's check it out. Did I lose some money live? You're about to find out. You're about to find out. Womp, womp, womp. There it is, a losing trade. I think I only lost $3 though. Yeah, we lost $3. Rip. Rip. For those of you who have just tuned in, do have a short sitting here. This is just for the live stream. 63.1. Though as this goes on, this is looking less likely as a good trade. I might cancel it. With the lower low, we're no longer really looking at that lower high flat bottom pattern because the lower high flat bottom pattern has broken to the downside now. Where else could I look? Let's see. We're getting red here. We're getting red. I like this area. I like 61.6. Let me go to the day though. I'm going to be just like a good trader at this point, and I'm just going to place these positions I talked about. 60.5. Let's place it. 60.5. I like 60.51 for some reason because I'm superstitious. May get a small one. 60.5. Where would I stop? 60.5. I got like 60. No, 60.5. Stop. 59.7. Maybe. Maybe. What do you guys think? 59.7? We'll do 59.7. I know in the short stream you can't see this as well. Remember guys, leverage trading is risky. It can result in loss of all of your capital. Don't ever use leverage without knowing what you're doing with it. You don't have to use leverage. I don't use leverage for most of my trades, but while we're live, it's just much more interesting than not. 5 minus 6%, $6 loss, sure. There we go. Placed it all the way down here. Where else? Where else do we have? We have one more level, a little bit lower. 58.2. Place of stops, 57. 58,200. Make this one bigger than the last. I like to pyramid my orders personally. What was it? Below the wick of this candle, 57.5. 57. 57.4. Make gibberish. Here we go. There we are. Whoa. Okay. Those are pretty far from price, so not likely to fill during the stream. Hell, if they filled during the stream, we'd have 10x the viewers all of a sudden. Where can I look for a long during this live? 61.2. I kind of like this idea. I like this idea of like testing, sweeping liquidity, and moving just back to like 62.6. It's only a 1% move to the upside though. I don't like that. We have a, do we have any harmonics? Someone who was saying they just came from Mitch Ray. You're probably a harmonic fan. If you're still here, my friend. Where were you? Paris. If you're still here. If you're a harmonic guy, let me know. This is looking. Can you have a higher high? I forget if you can have a higher high. What is this? A butterfly or something? Is this correct, Fisher? I'm just not a fan of harmonics. I like the concepts behind harmonics because the concepts behind harmonics are just fibs basically, and I use fibs all the time. I just don't really like the, I don't know, I like the way they look on the charts. Crypto, I've seen like these things just not play out right. Like move lower than they should, invalidate, and then just sweep and run and like end up playing out how you'd expect them to. Yes? All right, Paris, we did it. We did it. I'm feeling real degenerate. I already lost one trade today. Should we lose another? Let's lose another. Here. 62. 5. Watch me just get chopped to pieces on these. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Order failed. The buy. Oh, did I hit long? Meant short. See, I was just rambling about making mistakes, user error in trading. It's real. It will happen to you. Don't ever think that you're never going to make mistakes on exchanges. You will. I'm newer to WeX, so I'm not as familiar, I'm not as comfortable. But you will make mistakes. All right, I realized I didn't even say anything about this. Open it, just put a little short order, small, 62.5, basically really dumb, not really intelligent reasoning, just very basic. Support, higher high, support, lower high. What do you got? Inverse head and shoulders potentially. We already called the breakdown. Let's look for the neckline back test right here. Neckline back test. Neckline, I would say, is technically 62.6. Maybe I should move that short up a little higher. I just don't think it's going to get filled here. 62. I'm moving it back to where it was originally. I'm going to be trolled AF if it doesn't fill then, but whatever. There it is. Changed it up. Yep, and look, instantly liquidated, I know. Does WeX work in the US? So, Kush Kings, WeX doesn't KYC, so technically it works anywhere. It is on you guys to know where you're allowed to trade. They don't have KYC. Don't break the law. Don't trade on exchanges you're not supposed to. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it there. Riggedy wrecked. Let's put the new one up here. Get rid of that stop loss though. I don't think I put a take profit. 62,000 as TP. How do I edit this? Open orders. Open short 62. Did put a stop loss. Good. And then TP 61,962. 6,200. Wow. I need to open these on bigger size. That's stupid AF. Oh well, these are just for learning anyway. They're not for copying. They're not for moon money. Mr. Gerb, 2 green candles is going to the upside. All right, let's go. Let's go. You've been using buy DeFi since MEXC shut us out. Basically, higher trading fees. Yeah, that's the reality, guys. Everywhere that we trade that we're not supposed to trade, right, is going to get KYC'd at some point. Like it's just a game of cat and mouse. They get KYC'd, and then those same people just go and open a different exchange under a different company, and they get it like a year or 2 years, and then they get KYC'd. It is a game of cat and mouse that I expect to continue for a while. I am not a lawyer, so I don't know, but it is my understanding that the onus of the KYC of the, not supposed to use exchanges is on the exchange. So I've used exchanges that got busted for it. And to my knowledge, no one gets, the users, clients don't get in trouble, to my knowledge. I've never lost funds or anything. But know where you're at, because this is a big world. We have viewers in every country. Might be different where you're at. Just be careful. Be safe. Here we go. Burden of proof. I'm not a lawyer, but to use fancy lawyer words, burden of proof. What exchange or broker do I use, AJP? I'm using WeX today. I use a few. You can't click links on the short stream, unfortunately. But if you join our Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown, I got all my links in there. And if you use my link, you'll get into our exclusive private trading group. You can't pay for it. It's not for sale. It's the only way in. It's got to support the stream in some way. We've gained another 70 plus subscribers on this stream. Nice. On the FOMC day, we gained 700 or 800. It was wild. We dump it under 50K? I don't think so. I don't believe so. In my defense, because you may not be familiar with this channel, I have since Friday the 6th said I think this low is in. I said I think the whole low is in. I still believe that. I still believe 49,000 is the low for this move. What I need to see, you should go back, watch the beginning of the stream. What I need to see, though, is our low hold now that we have finally retested the 200-day. There is some bullishness to be read between the lines here, and that bullishness is you have tested the 200 one time, rejected, broke it, rejected again. When you rejected, you still set a higher low, despite bears refusing to budge at this moving average, at this level, right? Bulls coming in higher, pushing back to the retest. 1, 2, 3 tests, weaken resistance. All I need to see here is technically 52.6 hold. As long as 52.6 holds, we're pinning another higher low, and we're likely moving back to that 200 again. The more we do that, the more this chart starts looking like ascending lows with a flat top. This is big. It is, I can't really overstate how big September's low was, how important it was to the chart. Without this low, if we had traded below 49 and we came up to the 200 again, actually, I've never said this, but I'll just rip it off. It's Friday. If we had seen this happen, I would think we're back in 2019. If we had hit the 200, rejected, broken low, and come back to it, I probably would have heavily shorted 69 and would have expected much deeper. This higher low really changes the macro of the entire chart right now. We hit our upside target at 64 on the dot, that 200 day. And now we're really just waiting. Over the weekend, it's going to be really important price action, isn't it always? Going to be really, really important to see where the market takes price after this high. So important. If we trade higher, close above, I don't know. I think I said 66 earlier. Even just like mid 65s. I think we have confirmation we're looking to retest range highs at 71. 71.2. I don't know. I did it in depth earlier. I did like 30 minutes on it. You should go back and watch it after the live. What's up, 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐼𝐻, my darling? I know you. I know you, baby. It's been called 26K it is. All right, Real Rider. Or 2652.6. I'm getting dyslexic. 52. Where are you getting 52? Oh, just from the low. 52.5. All right. All right. Zoom back in. We're getting wrecked live. Let's see if my short filled. 1 sec. Did not fill. Wait, what? What? What is this? What is that? What is this wick? Why did that not fill me? You got some explaining to do. That's all right. Probably just wasn't liquidity there. And technically, it's like $1 off. I don't know. Did this hit on Coinbase? Yes. Yes, it did. It's okay. I still think it'll fill. You join the Discord? Hell yeah, Kush Kings. You the guy. Derek Merrill's the guy. Mr. Garib Trader. It's a bullish sign. Which one? Control C, Control V. That's right. Copy pasta. How do you copy paste? Control C, Control V. If you're on a phone, I don't know, man. No idea. Missed it by a week. Yeah, it's still gonna fill. 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐼𝐻, one of my favorite lady TradFi traders. I don't want to pigeonhole you. I don't want to pigeonhole you to just TradFi because it's kind of an insult here. She joins me when I'm on the TradFi spaces kind of every morning before the streams. Good peeps. What do I think about copy trading? Is it any good lightsploit? No. Good question. A lot of value here for everyone listening. Whether you're hearing this right now or in the future, guys, copy trading is not a good idea. I understand the attraction to it, especially if you're new to the space or new to trading, or even if you're not and you're just like, man, this would be great if I didn't have to do this. If I didn't have to like babysit the charts and worry. Oh yeah, SUI. We'll do SUI too. And copy trading sounds good because there's really good traders out there, right? And you can see them and, you know, then you'll get their gains. No. Here's the issue with copy trading. And I don't think it's so much copy trading as a concept as it is the way copy trading is done on exchanges. So 1, the fees usually eat you up. 2, there's an extra commission paid to the person you're copying, which eats out of your P&L. So even if they're breaking even, you're losing money. That's a big thing people don't really get. If they're breaking even, you're losing money. But 3, and the biggest one, and this is something you may have never heard anyone say, because I've never heard anyone else talk about this. And it's something that I have observed working with so many exchanges and even unintentionally becoming a copy trader on Binance. I didn't know that was happening. And then I was the #1 copy trader. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll just leave it. Is this: exchanges have incentive for people who are doing it to rank well on the exchange. And you might think ranking well, yeah, because that means they're a good trader. They should be the people that get copied, right? Well, that's not really how it works. Yes, good traders, you know, float up versus bad traders. But here's what actually happens. Because there's money to be made, people go on these sites, they'll open tons of accounts. And sometimes they'll do things even like they might make an account in a second account and just inverse trade themselves. So think about what happens in that scenario. One account probably gets wrecked, but the other account does really well. And so that account then moves up in the rankings. Oh man, they have a high win rate, P&L, right? So people copy them, they make money. But what is happening? You're not copying a good trader. You're just copying somebody who's gaming the system. And that is what ends up happening with these sites, is you end up copying people gaming the system. And in the rare circumstances that you end up following someone good, It is always a matter of time until they tank the account. I have no idea why. I have watched these sites for years offer this service, and I've never in my life seen a consistently profitable copy trading account that people just copy and walk away from. That's what it is. People also will do things like I explained on Wednesday, I think it was, or maybe it was Monday, where they game the win rate. So you'll see an account that has 100% win rates, top of the rankings. How could I lose? Well, what they're doing is they're taking fractions or decimals of a risk to reward position. So like, let's just say Sui right here, $1.49. They might do something like this. Enter at market or whatever. Take profit at, okay, it's $1.49.2. We'll take profit at $1.49.7. It's like 0.6% gain, right? And then what they'll do is they'll put the stop. Essentially, they probably don't even use a stop. The stop is just their liquidation, right? And so what happens is they'll win this trade over and over and over and over again. And they'll have a 100% win rate. And it'll show that they're profitable. But all they're doing is taking this trade, and basically they're just going to keep that 100% win rate until the entire account is liquidated. You lose all the money you put in, they lose all the money, but they get to keep all the commissions. This is gibberish that I've seen lots of copy traders do to game it. Anyway, I didn't want to rant that long, but it is a good topic. And like, I've never seen anyone talk about it. First time seeing you, kind of fun. Thank you, Nathan. Kind of fun to see you as well. It's Friday. We've been live for like an hour and a half now. My volume's very high on my microphone. Been live for like an hour and a half, so I actually had to take Professor Beans to the vet. I gave her her shot. She gets arthritis shots. I got to do it for the first time today. That was very stressful. It's been a busy morning. Love the honesty. Dude, 10. That is, people come here and they're like, Tom, you're not the best trader. Blah, blah, whatever they say. And it's like, at the end of the day, man, the entire point of this channel is just to give you my genuine experience here in crypto. Crypto changed my life. I found it was like mid 2017, earlier than like the FOMO, but not really enough to be a billionaire yet. And I got obsessed with trading, got obsessed with charts. I found someone who did similar content. They don't make content anymore. They stopped like a year after I found them. And it helped me out on my path. And it's changed my life. And I came into this space and I saw all these creators basically just making videos that are just ads for scams. Buy shitcoin, blah, blah, blah. They pocket 10 grand. You guys lose your money. They get a bunch of subs and views for some reason. And that's all that I saw outside of kind of what I was watching. And I said, I could do this. I could make good content. I can make content that is the opposite of what I see here. And what that looks like for me is I'm honest. I don't hide my losses. I don't LARP. I don't like say I knew that was going to happen. Like called it and like rubbing people's faces, dude. Nah, that's not trading. Trading's all probability. Nobody knows anything. We're just right in hindsight. We took the right decision, the right call. If I lie to you guys, or I pretend to be something I'm not, or whatever, it's just going to hurt you. I want you guys to succeed because none of my friends are in crypto. No one in my real life is in crypto. And I don't want to be rich alone. I want to have crypto friends. I want to have friends that we can celebrate our success together with in the future. And that's not going to come from people not in crypto because they're going to be grumpy. They're already grumpy. My friends would never admit it, but it irks the shit out of them that crypto's changed my life. Mostly because I told them, hey, do this thing with me. And they were like, nah, man, I don't know. That's a scam. I don't want to do that. Maybe later. And then a lot of them end up joining, but they always join at the goddamn top. Won't ever get into crypto when it's like at good prices. And you're like, yeah, man, just DCA now. Just start buying like a weekly or monthly thing. Doesn't have to be a ton of money. Just start DCA and forget about it. They're like, nah, it's too risky. It already went down 50%. It's too risky. That's the point of DCA, dude. DCAing is strongest when price is going down. Like at the start of a bear market would be the best time to start DCAing, in my opinion. Because then you'll get the time, you'll get enough money in, and you'll get the low prices. But whatever, I'm rambling. Am I short Bitcoin right now, Crypto Hunter? Yes. I'm net long. But I am short. Still have it open from 71.2. Let's see. During the live, we got filled on a short as well. Let's go. Let's go. Just took a little like scalpy short here for the entertainment today. Playing the inverse head and shoulders. I'm going to move my stop up a little bit. I still want to inch it up. There it is. 63. 625. We're filled, baby. Bring the red. Bring us the red candles. You should watch. Oh, yeah. Sin says you should watch the Chirp House streams. FOMC, man. We get hype AF here. You guys want to see something cool? Because it's just that kind of day. I'm going to do SUI. I forgot. I'm so distracted. Today's been a long day. I'll show you guys something cool. If YouTube will let me, it's going real weird. YouTube Studio has had so many problems recently. It's like not loading. All right. Here we go. If you guys ever wondered what bomb streams look like, monstrous streams, what the analytics look like, here you go. This is it. $170 in ad revenue. Huge for a live stream. We might make like 30 bucks today on ads. Ads are not a part of this business model. 13,000 reactions, almost 13,000 chat messages were sent. Here is the coolest part that I love looking at. It's a beautiful graph. Concurrent live viewers during the FOMC. We peaked on the main stream at 3,275. However, that wasn't the only stream we had open. We had the vertical stream as well. The vertical stream topped out at 480. So combine them. And you got almost 4,000 concurrent live viewers on Wednesday. Hell yeah. Hells to the yeah. There's a bunch of other analytics. I don't know if this would even interest you guys, though. Like where the traffic came from, mostly browse. Where the impressions came from, the click-through rate, almost 11%, is insane. 12-minute average view duration is good, but not the best. External sites and apps, X, Reddit, Google search, WhatsApp, Google. Search terms. It's interesting so many people found that one by searching Tom Crown. I don't hate it. Engagement, here, just get a little look at stuff. Audience, this is the cool part, and I'm gonna move on. Subscribe versus unsubscribed. Almost 40% of those, God, tens of thousands of views were not subscribed. I find that, I love looking at that stuff, man. I like looking at those analytics more than crypto charts at this point. Your butt hurts? Fair enough. What's up, 𝐂𝐨𝐮𝐫𝐬𝐞? Dude, how do I say your name? How do I pronounce it? I like you. You got good vibes. But I want to say your name right. There. I'll send you a message so you know I'm talking to you. What's Marketcipher saying at the moment? I don't think it's leaning very bully. Give me a sec. I want to do SUI because it's important. Is there a retrace? It looks like it. I should have alerts. Hold up. Looking at head and shoulders pattern, playing the short off the neckline right now. We opened the live trade, set it up live, filled live, no hiding, baby. Jupe analysis, Frankie? Perhaps. Let me get through SUI. What do I believe about Mina? I don't believe anything about Mina. What's up, S-Master? How you doing, dude? I see you. We check Sol. We'll check out Sol right after SUI. What's up, Sol? Silosis. Silosis with a message. Let me read it. Pronounce it. 𝐂𝐨𝐮𝐫𝐬𝐞. 𝐂𝐨𝐿𝐫𝐬𝐞. Thank you for the help. Got it. Are those blue light shades now? What's up, Crypto Face, my man? Crypto Face joining us. You know what I love, guys? The market has gotten spicy enough that Crypto Face is out. He's out. He's back, baby, for spooky season. You guys, if you don't follow Crypto Face, one of my personal friends, great dude. Love the man. Love you, Crypto Face. No homo. Great guy. Great trader. Great entertainer. Give him a follow. SUI. Let me get through SUI. Wait, no, I was going to read. I'm reading Silos' message and I'm getting through SUI. I swear I asked everyone in your family to help you invest, and the only one that you barely speak to gave you the best choice that you should have taken. 2016 Bitcoin at 9K. That must have been 2017, potentially, or 18, or 19, or even 20. But 2016 Bitcoin never hit 9K. Doge under a penny, and he said to DCA, Silosis, you said that person isn't close to you. Make that person your friend. That person, I'm impressed. I'm impressed that you would just random friend who has good advice like that. Not even about the price, but just Bitcoin, DCA, those two words combined, you're an intelligent human. All right. And look at SUI, I'll get back to the chat. Are you streaming to another platform? Yeah, Twitter. We got a Twitter up, which is whatever. I don't know. I just have it up because it's easy to do. But we also have a vertical and a horizontal stream. We have 2 streams on YouTube. So we technically have 3. All right, let's look at SUI. SUI, we were bullish. We were looking for upside. We had some good trades on it. But I will admit, I wasn't bullish enough. I wasn't bullish enough. I should have been more bullish. I am. From the weekly, we do see support here into March of this year before breaking low, acting as resistance here. We have broken through 125. I was skeptical. 125 has broken as resistance, now potentially acting as support in the event of a sell-off. If you're thinking about going long on SUI right now, I think you're crazy. But I have a suggestion. This rally could certainly continue, especially if Bitcoin has a strong weekend. See trading above 64, break the 200. Maybe this continues back to $2. That'd be my next profit-taking target. Let me start it this way. If you entered at either of the levels that we look to enter on this stream, and you still have a position open, I can't give you financial advice, but what I would do in that scenario is I would take some profit here at 150. I would place the rest, or maybe I'd put 25% here TP, 25% at $2. So I have something to ride if it breaks all-time highs, right? Don't want to miss that. But I would take profit right here today. I'd lock in something. Probably wouldn't close the position, but I don't think that's a bad idea. If I didn't get in a position, I might look for the back test of 125. Your stop loss is going to be tricky. It's going to be very tricky. You have a lot of inefficiency on the way up. This is a pretty extended rally. So that's going to be a difficult decision as to where you might do that. If you're more patient than that, we do have an unfilled long still. I don't think that ever filled, did it? Nope. Still have an unfilled position down here at $1. $1 also lines up with your July low to right now. Lines up 382. Pretty bullish retracement if it does happen. Still spicy. You can see from your candles, price interacting with this level, rejecting, going lower, immediately moving back up, testing, break. This is an untested, very important level to the chart. I think the long could be taken from either 125 or 1. If taken from 1, at least 125 for a take profit. But I think you could go higher. I think you could go back to 155. Let me look at my indicators, see if there's any kind of glaring issues on anything here. RSI is very high for SUI on the day. In fact, it's the highest it's ever been. It is not at the highest price it's ever been. So you have some bearish divergence on your daily candle here. But with really no retracement, I don't think that that is a good call. I think if you close, or let's say open tomorrow, close red, then you can say, okay, bearish divergence is here. But while you're trending up, it's too early before you see any kind of opposite directional move. Money flow on the day. Trending up. Momentum up. Daily looks good. Bitcoin's interacting with its 200-day. So what is SUI doing? SUI broke its 200-day at $1 and has ripped. This is what we're looking for on Bitcoin. Same move. Retake the 200, rip to the top of your range. That's what I'm looking for. The 200-day also does suggest, in combination or confluence with this order block, your previous highs, everything else I said, your 382. With the 200-day, if price does sell off at $1, it does look like a strong place to look for a position. I like it. I like it. Damn, look at that. 50-week. Support, break, test, higher low, break. That's beautiful. On the weekly time frame, you're looking for that $2. Wow. This thing has really changed its vibe, man. 155, you can even see it down on low time frames here. Boom, wick, candle close below, trade lower. Very nice. Congrats to anybody who took a trade on that. Well done. Very well done. We haven't looked at that many alts yet. I do want to look at gold here. We've been calling gold potentially moving parabolically. We even called where we think this is going to end up. This is the most parabolic I've ever seen gold, I think. To get our upside target, we have to zoom very far out. Here's the total history of gold. Why is the trend line not there? What the hell? Here's the total history of gold. Let me go to the week. There it is. Going back all the way to 1980. 1980, when gold hit 900 almost an ounce. Connecting that high with the high from 2011. 31 years passed in that time. We get this blue trend line. I made it blue so that when we zoom in, you'll know what I'm talking about. Go to the day, boom, here we are. That trend line, the logical place, especially with this parabolic rally gold seeing, the logical place for it to move to. Now, this is getting overheated. Gold doesn't really get overheated. But I still think it's going to move here. So that would give about 2,700. Let's do this. 2706, let's say 2,700. There are two outcomes here. One, reject. That's probably the most likely outcome, is you hit 2,700, at least if you're still moving parabolically like this. Pulling back, maybe you see 2,400. I'd say 2,400, a good place to look for a bounce. If it bounces from there, we'll figure it out after that. You know, like we'll go step by step after there. However, the other outcome is one that I take from crypto, and I don't know if it's a good idea to apply to gold, but we're going to talk about it theoretically. If gold moves to 2,700 to the trend line and breaks through, this is the important part, breaks through, let's say you close your day, week, month, whatever, up at like 28, coming back to 2,700, if you find support on that trend line, I think that is the cue, the signal that gold is going to start behaving very differently. While it's under this trend line and it isn't a very spicy rally, it's still in its gold kind of box. If it breaks that trend, back tests, breaks the high, gold is, in my opinion, going to behave very differently. Let's just say for the next many years. Gold may put on gains nobody really ever expected it to. You zoom out and you see it. You can't unsee it. Give some coins for spot, please, sir. All right, Frankie. I don't know. I do know that I think it's going to 2,700. Oh no, my short. Am I going to get wrecked again? No, we're down 60 cents. No. Oh no. Time is at 2:43. As this hourly continues, this is starting to look more like a liquidity sweep. Let's go to the hour here. We had identified a pretty confident looking inverse head and shoulders. However, this is starting to look like a liquidity sweep. If the hour closes green here, I think that inverse head and shoulders is right out the window. Not inverse, the regular head and shoulders, right out the window. And we're probably looking 63.1 today. Maybe back to the highs. Maybe back to the highs. God damn, I love this price action. Finally, it's exciting. It's fun. It's volatile. Let's see. About 15 minutes to go. We'll be live for it. That's getting good, though. I didn't expect this. No div. Getting spicy. Bouncing off the 15-minute 200 EMA. Sure, let's throw it up. Nice. Spot on, Crypto Made. Good eye. Yeah, literally like to the wick off that 15-200. Let's see, last time I was tested. Not a bad moving average. I'll admit I don't typically look at 215. I like the big time frames for moving averages. But this has been involved in this rally. Look at this test here on Wednesday. Test, run. Test, run? Question mark. We'll see what the weekend brings. We'll see what today's daily close brings. For those of you who weren't here in the beginning, there'll be timestamps. I'd go back and watch the intro about corn. Gave my full rundown. I don't remember what I was about to say. I don't remember, but I do remember. I see Masked Muchacho. What's up, brother? Welcome to the fam. Abdullah, man. Abdul Rahman. Alamadi, what's up, man? Subscribed. Crazy Spark. Tony. Hazma Khan. E-Ship Elon Starship Meme. Oh, God. Ajit. O'Hearn. Vinicius. Sahil. We got a lot of Indian viewers today. What's up, boys? Attitude Status. Rana Rog. Venzor. A few names in like Japanese or Chinese. I can't read them. Shout out to all of our Asian viewers that I can't communicate with. Bizweight Route. Dreamcatcher. MVG. Jason Brown. Sun Wen. RGB. Pankush. Abishk. Porcino. Oreo. Ferdy. Donghui. Sumit. Derek. Kid Body Life. Thomas. I missed your super chat, Sunchips. I'm sorry. Zero Retracement. That's what you're tracking right now. I'm going to pull that up for you. If you're still here, Sunchips. Ramiz, the crypto. Man, we've had a ton of subscribers. Way more than I expected. Almost 300 today. Keep it up. Keep smashing the likes, hyping up the stream, engaging, subscribing, joining the Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. Let me refresh the chats. What was the next thing I said we would look at? FTM's been making moves. FTM hit resistance perfectly. 1618 extension. Horizontal 68.5 cents yesterday. Looking for that back test and a fill down at 56.82. I think that looks good. I think that looks very good. Check out these quarters. No one's looking at them. Kind of an abysmal quarter for FTM. That low wick is brutal. Back to the previous open would be $1. That is on our chart. In fact, yeah, that is on our chart. $80 broke the downtrend. FTM is looking so good. So good. Look at this inverse head and shoulders. Beautiful. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Break. Now, just like we always are, looking for that back test of the neckline around 50-something cents for the bounce and the deeper retracement, targeting 80, maybe $1. I like FTM. BNB looking good, inverse head and shoulders painting as well. Flip the chart. Just needs to retest 584. I think that's likely this weekend. Break it. Move back to your all-time high. 700-ish bucks. Ethereum actually pulling itself up by its bootstraps here. Let's look at the FBTC pair. Sorry for your eyes. Rest in peace to everyone's eyes. I think I took a screenshot for Twitter. FBTC. I've seen better days. Seen better days, my friend. Wait, this was on the lower time frame. Wasn't it? No. Seen better days. On the monthly, doesn't really make sense for it to bounce here. We'd be looking lower in the 0.3s. But I did have a horizontal there. Maybe it's from like a week? Or it's from this wick, maybe. Yep, from that wick. Nice. Zoomed in time frames, we do have a little reasoning for this 0.39 bounce. I do also like one thing about this. One, you've fallen out of this channel, which is not really good, but I've seen a lot of sweeps fall out of the channel, make a slightly lower low and then bounce. Two, you had traded at the 0.4 level, 0.04 on FBTC level forever. This slightly lower low brought us only to like 0.38. This is a psychological break. Everyone who was used to logging in, seeing 0.4, woke up and saw 0.3, might have panic sold, might have seen enough hands fold there to at least, let's say, move back to the middle of our channel. 0.46, you can see that. This was previous resistance, turned to support. If Ethereum does bounce against Bitcoin here, but fails to make it back in the channel, that's when I think you see like 0.31, potentially as low as 0.26. This does not look good, man. This has been a long journey, a very slow down that pretty much started with the merge. I told you, I thought the merge was sabotage. Every day that goes by, it seems like it was more and more. Weekly doesn't look great. So I could see, like I said, a little bounce on FBTC, maybe back to the bottom of the channel, maybe into the middle of the channel, something like that. But I'm not very confident in it actually beginning an uptrend. That's because, all right, maybe. That's because I'm looking for a very specific signal to be bullish on alt BTC pairs. We haven't gotten it yet. Not quite yet. What's up, Ravi? Him DVR, I see you. Anish, Patrick, Masked. Love all the new subscribers. Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance actually hit a new high again this week, which has been pretty much its MO since the start of 2023. Clear uptrend. Slow, but clear uptrend. While Bitcoin dominance is uptrending, as it still is, I do not think it is a good bet to go long on Bitcoin pairs. Unlikely to gain significantly against Bitcoin while this is uptrending. Today's candle obviously moving down, but this is still very much in an uptrend. In fact, this might even just be a healthy retracement before a move higher. The very first maybe warning signal of this happening is right here, of the fall of dominance. Once this reverses, I don't want to say all in, but like I'm gonna load up on some shitters for sure. I think the earliest warning we can get will be right here, just like a 56.6. It's a very small move. It might be too zoomed in to be accurate, but at least you will have broken your market structure. Higher lows, higher highs, break. If we simply move to 57, we're probably moving up higher. But a break to a lower low here could be the very first early warning to start loading. But really, whenever this is falling, like you'll see from the previous cycle, might not match this one. It wasn't overnight, right? It wasn't like you had to be watching this chart every day or else you're going to miss it. You had a lot of time, It topped out January of 21. It didn't reach its low until May of 21, but 4 months later. You'll have time. Hopefully. I say that, it's like right to just drops down. But as it's dropping, those pairs are going to gain and you're going to profit in BTC, in BTC pair, which is way better than measly dollars. That's what I'm watching. I don't think Ethereum is likely, and Ethereum specifically is unlikely to gain against Bitcoin while this is happening because Ethereum is the second largest market cap. It's almost impossible for this to continue climbing and Ethereum gain against Bitcoin. One has to break. Almost. There's a very specific scenario it could happen, but unlikely. 62.8. The corn is moving incredibly slowly. Just crawling up to my stop loss here. I am. All. Baby crawl. All right, let me pull the chat back up. Can we look at open? What's open? Is Sunship still here? Let's see. To sell or not to sell at the top? Well, at the top, Russell, I mean, I think you always want to sell at the top, right? You just can't know what the top is until hindsight, so that makes it difficult. Should we buy Ethereum? I kind of was just ranting about how Ethereum doesn't look good. Dollar pair is making some progress. I mean, you guys do what you want with your money, right? Please don't let my beliefs influence what you do with your money. I can see an entry at 2,440. Ethereum closes strong today. I think it is moving to 2,680, maybe 2,007. Still has higher lows. $2,700. I'm not ready to long Ethereum yet. Honestly, I'd feel more comfortable longing Ethereum above 2,800 something. This is some monster resistance, guys. You back tested it, you rejected. The only kind of bullish thing on Ethereum's chart that I see is the fact that you, similar to Bitcoin in the 200-day, you lost major support, you back tested it, you sold off, it rejected, but you didn't break your low. That is a bullish signal. That does have a greater impact on just the macro of what's going on in this chart. I'm just not ready yet. Marketcipher B though might be. Nice little green dot, very deep. VWAP rolling over, money flow just tantalizing, dangling, rolling over, but hasn't. RSI slightly lower low, and even back here, you got bull div. Might be looking for like 2,400. Certainly not a huge move from here, but at minimum. Hit like for free taco, says Derek Merrill. That's a good one. F public enemy number 1 is Grayscale. I don't know, dude. I think F's enemy is the F Foundation. That's my honest opinion. You can put pearls on a pig, but it's still bacon. Sure. Bacon's good. What's up, Russell? Real hero. How many years I've been doing this? On YouTube, 5. 5 years full time here on YouTube. We started in 2019. Welcome. Good to have you, brother. We're here live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 1 p.m. East. And then in between at times. Open. What is open? True. Open custody protocol. I don't think I have a chart for it. I need to short more often because the second I put shorts, Bitcoin started going up. They're just for fun. They're fun shorts. Just wish you knew. Just wish you knew. What is open? What is this? What we got? Yikes. You're a bit of a masochist, my friend. Sometimes you have to be in crypto. Understandable. Wow, measure move is below the measure move. Below everything. Yeah, a little masochism for one in this one. If you want to look at this guy. 50 cents. This went all the way to 20 bucks. Nah, it's bullshit. It didn't. It didn't. Let's identify some clear supports and resistances here. So I could definitely say support was here in early 2023. Multiple monthlies bouncing off of it before it broke. Boom. Lines up. 10 cents. A very nice psychological level. Same thing down here. Multiple tests. Fake out. Breakdown. 29 cents. If that wicks 25, I'll keep it. 25 cents. You got nothing underneath that. Then you have 005, where's where the monthly opened. That's it. We've kind of scouted out this chart now. We can see one move here, starting from March all the way down to potentially the early September here. Boom. Let's add our fib. Look at our levels. What do we got? Not a lot of confluence. That's okay. 2.5. You're starting an uptrend. Yeah. Starting an uptrend here. One is always in play. We're just going to put 1 on the chart. 1 cent. It is always to be dealt with. Okay. Here we are. That took a long time. This chart has a lot above it. So here's a kind of some good stuff. Here's something I like. It will be balanced out with, I see something similar here, and that didn't really play out. But here's something I like. You've hit a level. Kind of just a knife, right? Just random low. Then you started painting highs and higher lows. You began uptrending while you were clearly trending down since March. If this wasn't here, I would be a little more excited. It looks like that is something it's done before and not broken out. We do have a clear trend line down here on the day. If I was looking for a position on it, which I'm absolutely not, I think that, honestly, why would you buy something that's this far down? I say that and then I buy shit that's far down. If I was looking for an entry, maybe I'd be looking at 0.069. Daily open from the 17th versus now. I like that. 618. It already tested it though. And really the hope for this, I think, is something along these lines. It's like reject from 1 penny. Maybe you come down here. You test a penny. And you do another one. Something like that. This is like the best outcome, I think. I'm not seeing it yet though. I'm going to put an alert on this chart because I'm interested if this does break. If it breaks its high from September, nice. Measured move right up there. If it breaks its high, I think you're going to 2.5 cents. That's a pretty big gain. If I was doing a spot trade, I could take it this way. I wouldn't do leverage this way. I wouldn't do leverage on this coin, period. Stop below your recent low. Take profit 2.5 cents, 7.5 to 1. There you go. There you go. Can ETH still come around 1,600 to 1,800? I mean, everything's possible, right? But do I think it's likely? Not without Bitcoin returning, falling back down to very, very, very low lows. Numbers that, if they came, you probably wouldn't be buying. You'd probably be scared. Where was it? 16? 16 to 18. I guess that's really not as far away as I thought. October of last year. Think about this. If you're waiting for Ethereum to get to 1800, you're not that this itself is bad, but it's probably just something you haven't thought of. You would be waiting for the yearly candle to be red, and not just red, but to have a tall high wick at a lower high from your all-time high. And a red candle breaking its already existing yearly low. Pretty significantly, actually. 1800 to be right about here. Think about that. When you said 16 or 18, would you be interested? Would you think that's a good buy? Honestly, if it went that low, I would be looking lower. Maybe 1200. 2023's open. Maybe even lower. Maybe like 740. I don't know. I think that those prices would be so damaging to the chart that it wouldn't be very appealing. That's my honest take. Bam. There's the hourly close I was waiting for. Bullish engulf. There it is. That's very much looking like a liquidity sweep now. Yikes. Rest in peace, my shorts. 63.1. Where did WeX go? I had a tab open. Now I can't find it. Weeks. Solana, please. Yeah. We'll do Solana. I said I would do it earlier and I forgot. I'm having bigly trouble today with my focus. Bigly trouble. Take a peek at Solana. Another winner. Another wiener. Another winning trade. Let's go. Solana from 126 to 144. Profits taken. 12% gain. Well done. Higher high. Nice. Here's what I want from Solana today. Close above 144. If Solana, with this tall top wick already on the day, closes under 144, probably coming back down to these lows. Probably. Close above 144, and I think you retest 162. Only 4-5 hours to go until you have that answer too. Retesting 162 would be pretty bully, I think. Double top, higher, well, it's a lower low versus double top. Higher low on the macro. Triple test of 162. I think this is what happens. If you get a strong close today above 144, I think this is the future price action. Something like that. This is a chart that compels me to think Ethereum is not out of trouble yet. Sol against Ethereum is performing so strongly. It broke its all-time high when? It broke it in December of last year. It broke it again in March. It broke it again in July. It broke it again last month. Hasn't broken it this month. But multiple breaks of all-time high. Your 1618 is at 0.5, meaning Solana's market cap would be half of that of Ethereum. However, I don't believe that this is because Solana is going to really quickly move up and Ethereum not. I think it's because Ethereum is going to come down to meet it. That's my honest take. Until it breaks out of its BTC pair, sideways hell, that's my outcome. I think Ethereum loses market share and Solana gains it, just based on the Sol ETH chart. What do we got on the month? Some garbage. Some 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐝𝐿. 3. Flirting here, kind of driving home the importance of this level. This is the quarterly open right here. Well, probably at 144 to be exact. I think 145, whatever. Really important 10 days for the entire space here. Do you close green? That's going to be, I'd say, a reversal signal, likely to spell out some green for Q4. Do you close red? I think you get continuation. And Solana is $1 away from that critical, important decision. 10 days and $1. Man, this is some boring price action. Well, now that I think this is a liquidity sweep, kind of want to bet long. Let's see. No bear div on 15. No bear div on 5 yet. Coming up. 1 minute looks spicy. I don't trust the 1 minute, but it does look spicy. Try some market order along. Just chaos. Let's do a really tiny one. Boom. Market ordered. Now it will go back down. As soon as I started opening shorts, it went up. Now that I opened a long, it'll go back down. Don't worry, over the weekend I'll open like mad shorts so it can moon. Mad shorts. Guys, make sure you've joined our Discord, by the way. We have had almost 300 new subscribers on the day for Friday. Hell yeah. What's up, Hamad? I see you. Andrew Hughes, Mother Nature, Benjamin, Charles, Gamebug. I see you guys. If you've joined our crew, jump in our Discord. It's the best way to keep up with our live streams. You'll never miss them. YouTube doesn't always give you notifications, doesn't want you. Get in the alpha. Discord.gg/TomCrown. If you sign up with any of the links in the video description below or in Discord, you'll get into our exclusive private trading group for free. Pretty good offer. We did a pretty in-depth analysis here on the coin. The biggest, most important thing to kind of round out this stream here, the 200-day. We called it, nailed it. This isn't what I want, though. I don't want it tested and then close here. I don't want a doji. I want to see this day pick it up. I didn't put that number on the chart, though. Let's get it. I want to see today close above 62,950. I want this to be green. If it's green, I'm thinking we get continuation into the weekend. If it's red, we're going to be basically just seeking lower prices until we find support. We did go over where we might look for long entries at the start of the stream. We'll have timestamps. You can go check them out after the live. And while you're at it, you might as well check out the #1 best world's premier. I was trying to come up with a word. World's premier. If you're trading based on price. If you're trading, world premier free trading course. That's right, boys. You're not the product here. Who puts out quality like this for free? Nobody. I could charge a lot of money, but I don't, because I want you to learn. I want you to benefit. Check them out. We have a new video coming out. It should have technically been published yesterday, but probably publish it either over the weekend or on Tuesday. We got another lesson. Tons of topics. Great for beginners, great for advanced traders. Check it out. They're 5 minutes to 8 minutes long, nothing longer than that. They're quick. Alexandra G, you have a great weekend. I hope you all have a great weekend. Does anybody have any good plans? If Bitcoin goes green today, you'll go nicotine free for 30 days. Sun chips. Sun chips. I hope it goes green for you, buddy. Should I do that with you? I can't. I'm not going to do that. That's too ballsy. What's up, Cassius? Love you, bro. Thomas, the best content, hands down. That's because I try. It's because I try. You and you and you all have a great weekend. Jupe analysis, Frankie, on Monday. Oh, here. You know what? I'm not going to do analysis. Here you go. Let's see what our chart has. Plan, make a plan. Step 1, make a plan. Step 2, procrastinate. That's it. That's like my ADD life. There you go. Here's what I'm looking for on the Jupe. Still no higher high, lower low. Locally you're uptrending. Let's see what happens at $1. Building a dining room table. That sounds fun. I like that shit. I just hung a hammock in my house. It was a good time. I like doing stuff with my hands, I guess. It was fun. What's up, Coins Chick? Shout out to Coins Chick and her community. You the best, darling. You're the best. When are you making more articles? Chop chop. Need more content. What's up, Ferrari? Can we look at Ren? We're wrapping it up, my friend. Wrapping it up today. Definitely take more requests on Monday. I'll try to be less ADD. Try to be more focused. We took some live trades today. We did a lot of solid, really important Bitcoin analysis. This is it. If you get nothing out of the stream today, if you only get one thing out of the stream today, go back and watch the intro. Watch the Bitcoin analysis. This is not clickbait. This is critical. This is something everyone who is trading Bitcoin actively should know right now in this moment. I don't lie to you guys. I don't like BS you to get clicks. When I say it's something big, it's something big. Here we are. Got a lot of stuff going on. Gold all-time high. We looked at that. SUI. Hit resistance, hasn't rejected. Maybe looking for $2 if it keeps going. AAVE, very spicy. What else did we get to? We didn't get to XRP today. It's not doing anything. BNB we looked at briefly. Render. That is weird. You look sick, Render. Ethereum we looked at. The dollar we did not for Monday. Nvidia on a red candle. Turbo we looked at. FTM we looked at. S&P 500, man. And I think the S&P 500 is going to have a crazy week next week. DJI. Biddy, I haven't told you guys about this. This is a short ETF for Bitcoin. Short ETF. So it's like buying negative spot. It's like buying short spot, but not actually spot. It's an ETF. I don't know. I've been watching. I have alerts set. I'm curious if this breaks down before Bitcoin runs. I'm going to be watching that closely. Treasury T-bill yields. We looked at those on Chirpow. Someone said when $20 dot. They called me out. I think it's still coming. I don't know. Hasn't broken its low. It looks like crap. But if the market rips, I think dot rips too. Open. Yeah, and open. Solana. And then Jupe we pulled up. All right. All right, boys. It's Friday. You know what to look for on this close today. You know what to look for on the close this weekend. I appreciate you all for joining me on Friday. I know you could spend it anywhere, but I'm glad you spend it here. Shout out to our sponsors. Sign up. Get a free trial with my links, LuxAlgo and MetaSignals. LuxAlgo is the best, #1. In not even crypto, just trading indicator company in the world. They have hundreds of free ones on TradingView. You've probably used one and didn't even know. Check them out over the weekend. If you're interested in their premium ones, and they have some very good sauce in them. Check out that free trial with the link. MetaSignals, in cooperation with Eric Crown and Crypto Zombie, KW, is a very powerful algorithmic trading signal program. And you can get a free trial. There's some free signals in the Discord. They're automated. You can get one of the full deal if you use my link. Appreciate you guys. I will catch you Monday. Econo, but you started trading crypto because you got bored. Fair. I started with crypto, never did stocks. Join the Discord, bro. Let's continue that conversation, everybody. Join the Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. I'll catch you guys Monday at 1 p.m. East. We're live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. East every week for 5 years. Have a good weekend, friends. Love you, bros. Crown out.